Hey, I know that you've been on this personal growth journey and self-care kick for quite some time, probably even longer than you realize. I imagine that you go through the motions of reading the books, listening to your idols and on their podcasts, and all of the other self-help gurus out there, but their preaching is just not working for you. You probably do good for a little while, and then it's like the switch is turned off. And before you realize what's happening, it's been days, maybe weeks, maybe even months since you opened your journal, since you got to the gym, since you moved your body, since you stood in your power, since you picked up the book. You were doing so good. Then you were doing the bare minimum. What happened? Once you realize that this is what's going on and this is the case, you feel the shame, the doubt, the insecurities, the failure. You feel like you failed yet again. It's like there are these two people inside yourself. One ready for you to own your power and own where you are and define what alignment actually looks like for you on your terms. This part of you knows you have what it takes to make your dreams your reality. It knows you can go from good to great because you are good enough to take ownership of your life and live your life unapologetically. That part knows that you are worthy of all you desire and then some. This part of you knows that you are freaking capable, while the other part of you is ready to throw you off the bandwagon the first chance it gets, to keep you stuck in the mud, spinning your wheels tirelessly. This part says that there is not enough motivation in this world to get you to do those things again. This is that little voice in your head that belittles you, makes you feel less than, talks all the shit, always judging, always criticizing, never has anything good to say. This yo-yoing behavior is nothing new to you, unfortunately. It comes and goes in spurts. You do all the things and you're feeling great, and then you sabotage yourself again, and it feels like you have to start over again and again and again. And I know that you're exhausted. You're exhausted, aren't you? I bet you are. I would be too. I used to be. And you know that there's more than this, but you're not quite sure just how to peel back the right layers, where to even start. And how do you even talk to that version of you that is clinging to your past and your old behaviors? You know there are roots that need dug up and healed in order to become who you truly want to be. But it's scary. It's painful to look at those wounds that you buried so deep because you did a really good job burying them. What will happen when you uncover your truth? Who will you unleash? Who will you become? What will others think? I know you're ready to truly prioritize yourself and step into your power, into your king or queen energy. You have ambitious goals, and you know that that version of you playing small will not get you there fast enough. It won't. And at what cost? Are you willing to get uncomfortable to get there, or are you willing to stay in your life of current mediocrity? Becoming the next level comes at a price and requires you to walk through your fears, your doubts, your insecurities. You have to challenge those parts of yourself that you have been avoiding, because you are the only person that's really holding yourself back. All those excuses that you've been making, that's just that little voice, it's just that mind chatter winning, telling you to continue playing small because that's safe. People who walk through those fears challenge the excuses. They raise their standards. They arrive at a place where that little voice no longer holds them back, but drives them forward. That inner critic actually becomes the indicator that you're about to experience a breakthrough and raise that glass ceiling you put on yourself. That little voice has the power to keep you playing small, or it can be the game changer you've been waiting for your whole life. And it's all about your perspective and how you choose to see yourself in the world. How do you choose to see the world around you? How do you see yourself? Because I see you clearly. I feel your frustration with yourself. I feel the anguish, the wondering how all of this can be true. I also feel that part of you that is hurt that you've been stuffing down and avoiding because you keep stuffing it down and trying to pretend like it's no longer a part of you, while that part of you, that stuffing down will not work. Not at this level. It's time to dig up those roots. It's time to allow yourself to heal. You hold the key. And it's time to embrace and embody all parts of you, because you would not be you without each piece of you. Wishing that part of you didn't keep showing up or didn't exist is like, it's like ignoring the check engine light on your car. It lights up when it needs something specific. It needs something specific to keep it operating at its full capacity. Those moments when that old behavior is stirred up and rears its head, it's not a moment to stuff it back down. It's actually a moment to look at it with curiosity. And I know that that sounds intimidating. I know it can be scary to look at what lies beneath. But here's the thing, that part of you, it's scared too. And it feels unheard, it feels unwanted. That part of you wants nothing more than to be seen and heard in its entirety by you. And I have been here so many times, and I would not ask of you what I am not willing to ask of myself. I have done this work and I have been able to heal my part, these parts of me, and now it's your turn. So I am here and I am willing to support you in becoming your highest vibrational self. And I am ready to help you step into your magnetizing energy so that you can heal yourself first, so you can lead and serve your people. We go first as leaders. And this is the P that's missing. It doesn't matter what area of life you feel like you're getting stuck in the mud in, whether it's health, wealth, relationships, business, your career, that greater than you, doesn't matter. There are parts of you that need to be healed before you can step into your full potential.